there, Planetary Kin. Welcome to a brand new wave spell, and now we've begun the yellow sun wave spell. So I'll just show you on the map, on the matrix, on the harmonic matrix, where that begins. So here we have the yellow sun. This is the yellow sun, and the number 1 begins the cycle. So that's number 1 of the 13-day cycle. Then we go over to the next column, and we go all the way to the top where it begins the number 2, dragon, the number 3, wind, the number 4, night, 5, seed, 6, serpent, 7, world bridger, 8, hand, 9, star, 10, moon, 11, dog, 12, monkey, and 13, human. So this is the 13-day cycle of the yellow sun. So what that means, what does it mean? So the sun, like the sun in the sky, is radiating light. It's radiating the vibration, the frequency of sovereignty, of what it is to share the light, to share the light, to share our own delight and shine. It's sovereign. It's the in deep end dance, what it is to give self-love, to give ourself energy so that we may radiate and shine and claim our sovereignty on the planet. So on the first day of the cycle, yellow magnetic sun is, we are magnetizing, and that was on Tuesday, December the 4th, which is yesterday because today's the second day. We are magnetizing those energies, that light. On today is Wednesday, December the 5th, is the challenge, red dragon number 2, to anchor that light into our physical bodies through nurturing. The aspects of the dragon is to nurture the responsibility to respond to exploring what are the needs of our bodies so that we can give to self, so that we can shine our light, so we can nurture our bodies so that the light might be brighter. On Thursday, December the 6th, we come to electric wind, and that works on the sense plane or the emotional plane, which is to activate, to create spark, electricity through communication, the white wind. And I think it is guided by the world bridger to communicate, to channel. The wind is the breath, or all that comes through us. Can be music, can be that channels through us, that is guided by bonding with those people we meet, feeling who are the spirit family that we can bond with, that allows our light to shine brighter. So that's on December the 6th, Thursday. And then on Friday, we come to number 4, night, works on the mental plane to define the what it is to be sovereign. And the blue night is the dreaming, what is in the collective unconscious, what is underneath. And it's guided by the storm. So it's to go into the unconscious mind and to bring an awareness of our dreams, and those dreams that catalyze or transform what is deep underneath, so that we can bring what's in the darkness up into the light of our minds. The next day, which will be, what are we up to? So what do we got? We've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Will be overtone seed, and that works on the plane of time or the spiritual plane, and it's the mana, the spiritual power that emanates, that radiates to encourage us to head for the light, to head for the sun, the seed that grows from the darkness and has a potential focus that it is aiming for, that empowers that light. And the overturned seed is guided by the human, our choosing to go for the highest potential that empowers us to shine brightly, empowers the light. I think that was Saturday, hopefully. Sunday, rhythmic serpent, that upward motion encourages the serpent, the instinct to organize. Number 6, organizing the physical plane for balance and equality through really activating life force, the capacity to jump into life, to organize the resources for survival, to organize the resources so that that life force, that nutrients, those nourishing foods and actions, and what gets our fire going, our physical fire, is what brings us into balance so that we can shine. And then on the Monday, we have the resonant world bridger working on, again, on the sense plane, and that's to inspire connecting the world bridger, to bridge worlds, to walk into different worlds than what we're used to. I think it's guided by the mirror to reflect the truth that comes from those different worlds. Resonant world bridger, to inspire and be inspired through different worlds, guided by the mirror to reflect the alignments, to reflect the truth. And then I think whatever the next day is, you'll have to track that. I kind of lost the plot on that bit. Blue galactic hand. So blue galactic hand works on the mental plane to gain the knowledge. I think it's guided by the monkey, yes, to trust the knowledge that comes from integrating our light. Blue galactic hand, the healing knowledge, the knowledge of magic, to trust, to learn to trust, to get enough knowledge so that it can encourage us to trust our own light, the integrity of what comes from trusting the knowledge that we carry, that then gets realized with the star, to realize, to pulse, to have the revelation that our own creativity can pulse through us because we're giving all that energy to ourselves, and now our creative spark, our creativity, our natural creativity, guided by the seed, to focus on that creativity, our personal imprint of creative revelation. Yeah, that then brings us to the 10th day of the cycle, where it's planetary moon. So here we manifest through going with the flow of that own creativity, of that we've learned to trust in ourselves, our own creative imprint. So then we can go with the flow of that. The red moon on the physical plane, the number 10, is also about the water, to purify the body, to embrace the water. I think it's guided by the red earth. So it's all about listening to the flow of synchronicity, but it's also very much about purifying the body, and even more, it's about perfecting what it is to purify the earth. So ultimately, everything comes back to that right now. While there's still people who are raping and pillaging the earth, like there's still many of us needed to bring those messages forward. I've just heard in Australia that the kids are going on strike, because they don't want to learn anymore if the politicians aren't going to listen to them and stop the rape and pillage of the earth and its peoples and its animals. So thank you, kids. Awesome. The next day will be the release day, the emotional release, spectral it's called, and it's spectral dog. And it's always the opposite, the number 10, the plus 10 from number 1. And so the sun is the energy of giving love to self, and dog is to merge with others. So we release that light that we've built up inside ourselves to this pure brilliance that now is given to others. And as we release that light and that need to give to self, we are able to now give to others without dimming our own light. And so we can share that with others. And then on the 12th day, crystal monkey is the highest level of mind, the mind's capacity to operate with other mind, cooperation, common unity, and it's guided by the night, which is our dreams, to trust our dreams of an abundant community where we're all shining our lights brilliantly. And that is, that's a magical community. That's a community where we're playing as children and playing with the things of the night, of the intuition, of the collective telepathy, of where we are sovereign, where we each claim our light and claim our own minds back so that we can play with the magic of the worlds of intuition and magic and telepathy and synchronicity, etc., etc. This is what happens when we're all sovereign. We can expand our brilliance and expand the magic that is possible between all of us together. And then on the last day of the sun wave spell, we have a cosmic human, kin 52, 4 times 13. And cosmic human is what we're aiming for in this cycle. And cosmic human is guided by the warrior, the capacity to question our humanity, to use our intelligence, to question the fear of humanity, and to do away with that fear, because we're all shining our lights brightly. You know, we can lift each other up. We can choose a cosmic wisdom, the wisdom that comes from holding on to the energy of all of our experiences that lead us to create beautiful culture, fearless culture. That's kin 52, the fearless culture that we choose our sovereignty, that we choose our fearless culture that we choose to live in. Yeah. So that's about it, beautiful people. That's the yellow sun wave spell, and thank you for listening to me, and may you have a brilliant and bright sun wave spell. Blessed be.